Alright, last one. So tomorrow is Australia Day. It was said that Australia Day is one of our most violent days of the year, which is ridiculous because, like, I just don't understand. Like, it's Australia Day. People, come on. You're supposed to just have barbecues and get drunk, and that's not what we do. Like, you're not supposed to fight. That's all I have to say on the topic, really. I'm not going to do anything for it. I'll probably just upload these videos and put it out. Alright, so the reason why I'm so tired is that you might have seen on Tumblr, I don't know, I have been posting a lot this week. I got really super excited to start dating again, and so I said to my friend, I was like, we have to go out. So we went out to Crown last night, which is like our place to go because it's free entry and there's people everywhere and they buy you drinks, so I mean it's a win-win for us. So we went, and it was quite an adventure. It's probably one of the best Crown adventures I've had. There's this old Asian guy, the photos on my Facebook, and he saw my friend and was like obsessed with her, and he was watching us for ages, and we're getting drunk, like we're getting there, and she turned around and waved at him, and he came over and was telling her how beautiful she was, and it was the funniest thing in the entire world. Like, I could not stop laughing, and like I was like almost on the floor. I was almost rolling on the floor with laughter, and he was just like telling her how beautiful she was, and like he didn't speak any English, and she knows very little Chinese, and it was just like hilarious, and everyone around us was pissing themselves. It's just like the funniest thing ever. And then it got creepy. Like, we left and we went to go play on the pokie machines just for something to do, and he followed us, and it got really creepy. And then he approached us another 2 times after that. It was so bizarre. And then we had like the biggest cocktail ever. We had a Toblerone, and it was probably like this big. It was huge, but it was so good. And it was like cream and Baileys and chocolate, and it was amazing. It was delicious. And and then there was hardly anywhere to go, but because Emma, my friend, and I, like Emma being my friends and myself, it was just Emma and I, because we were sharing it, we couldn't like walk around with it, so we had to go find a table. And there was one that was with like standing room, so we're standing there, and there were like these old guys beside us. They were like maybe in their 50s or something, and they offered to take a photo of the 2 of us with the cocktail, which was awesome. And then, they let us be, and then they started talking to us like later on, and it turned out that one of the guys works at the Herald Sun, and I'm studying journalism, and my tutor's from the Herald Sun, and so we had a good chat and like kind of like social climbing. So we had a really good in-depth chat about journalism. It was just weird talking to these 50-year-old guys and having a good time. People, there were these girls behind us, and they asked my friend if we needed saving. Like, they looked pretty creepy. I don't know. They were nice. They were English as well, so they had awesome accents. And this isn't even the start of it. So we finished the cocktail. I like sculled it. I don't know. There wasn't a lot of alcohol in it, so it didn't really matter. Oh my god, we ran into a Bucks party. We got a drink. We hadn't been there for like not even half an hour, and we were just hanging out in one of the bars. And these 2 guys, I could see them out of the corner of my eye. They were just watching us, and then they started walking over. I'm like, oh god, like, where is this gonna go? And they came over and they're like, hey. And then one of their mates came over and was just like, how are you enjoying your bucks party? And I'm like, are you kidding me? We're not getting involved in a bucks party. And like, we almost got kicked out because of these guys. Like, they were just drinking irresponsibly, and that was so drunk. And just because, like, Emma and I, it was our second drink. Like, we're on our second drink. And it was just nuts. Like, I was like, I am not getting kicked out right now, like, it's like this soon, because of these guys. I'm like, it's not worth it. So we left. So that was pretty early on in the night. And then it hit, maybe, because like the last train was 1:10, and so I said to Emma, I was like, we have to leave 12:30 at the latest, unless you can get someone to come pick us up, and then we can stay later. And so we'd arranged someone to come get us so we could stay later, so that's awesome. Emma was sitting down, and Emma was like kind of on the prowl for a guy, I guess. And so she was watching groups of men walk past, and then this guy came over and just like introduced himself, asked if he could sit down. There were 2 spare seats, so we were like, yeah, of course you can sit down. And then he was with a mate as well. And I think we sat there for like 2 hours just talking. It was awesome. And so the guy who came over first was from Germany. He was so cool. And his friend is from California. And they're in Melbourne to play poker. And this guy's friends, when the other guy, the German guy, was out getting drinks, his friend told us that he's a famous poker player. And when Emma and I got home today, we actually Googled him, and sure enough, he's everywhere. There's photos of him everywhere. There's little things about him and his ex-girlfriends. Like, he's like he was like world champion last year. He was like top-notch poker player, and I was like, this is the most famous I'm ever gonna guess. And so we left with them. We left Crown at like 3, 4, I don't know. And so we left, and we were just like, yes, let's go to the beach. Like, we were all drunk. We got to the beach, and it was freezing, and the wind was so strong, and we're just like, nah. So we went back to the German guy's apartment, whose name is Marvin, by the way. I remember his name. So we went back to his apartment, crashed there for the night. Oh my god. I only got a few hours sleep. Then we had to travel back to my house, which was like an hour and a half, and like, I'm exhausted. And it's 11 p.m. I don't know how I'm awake. But yeah, no, these guys were so cool. Like, that was hilarious. Marvin is like 27. We might have like had a little hookup. And yeah, and the other guy, Vincent, that's his name, was 25. Felt so young. Anyway, that's what I did last night. So that's fulfilled my craving of needing to go out. I found out yesterday that I go back to uni on the 5th of February. That's the day I'm supposed to go to the doctors to get my contraceptive injection. I do want to go back, but I don't. Like, I need to get an internship. It's really hard. And I don't know. It would be nice to go back, nice to complain about something. I need something constant in my life to complain about. Yeah. But this Marvin guy is going to be in Melbourne for the next 5 weeks, and I think we might catch up again. He was pretty cool. So yeah, that'll be fun. Alright, that's really all I have to say. I don't do anything interesting in my life like you do. I watch TV all the time. Like right now, I'm watching lingerie football. So yeah. Anyway, that's it. I'm exhausted. I'm gonna go to bed. And tomorrow I'm going to add it to my list of things to do. I'm going to research some stuff for when I come to America. Oh, and I've been making plans for my 21st. I know it's in September, but like all I've planned right now is that I'm going to have like disposable cameras, like film cameras, and I'm going to get people to take photos of the party. And so I can like get different people's perspectives of it, and I think it would be a really cool idea. A lot of people do it for weddings. Yeah, that's it. Okay. I can talk about that another time. Maybe when it's closer to the date. Alright, I'll try and get videos out to you sooner, but it's going to be really hot next week as well, so we'll see how we go. But if you reply really quick this time, I'll try and reply quicker than what I have, because I'm really bad at it. But, I mean, it's dedication to sit down and watch 7 videos. I didn't even watch them properly, I just listened. Alright, I'll see you soon, hopefully, via video. We should Skype. That'll be fun. It's hard though. Okay, good night. Bye, Sarah.